Hey, what's up? I had to spit my little flow. I was just one of them niggas who could get themselves a job for understanding absolutely everything on the down low. Top niggas, top at Rainbow Six. Played it all legal, can't arrest me quick. It's dope. Scott Robinson just had to have fun. It was those boys who wanted to establish the law. And if they wasn't there, it's popping a crisp. Nothing but the baddest boys. 845 on the wrist. It's Scott Robinson. What you playing for? 100 million or more. It's okay if you didn't play my game. My name's Dr. Z. I came in to make my name. Dr. Z, swish banging, but a right hook. One of the boys was just the cutest on the look. He was big business. He can stay in the game. Right hook, right hook. Then he was tame. It's how the streets went. We put him in the game. We wanted to make my name for the fame and keep it tame. Big brickin'. Oh, who's that red guy? Scott used to watch him. Oh, who's on the red fly? It's how it was. One of the biggest boys to be seen. Occult activity. We knew it was mean. Okay, look, I won the game steady. Mr. 7 out of the devil, winning it like a hero. And then the 8s were known to be heroes who put together super cool guns. And the 9s were the gods who just knew it all for fun. As we all moved into progression and about understanding each phase, eventually we were with the unicorn's mane. Real grinning, steady timing. 4.5 was a caliber. We shot 9 and it was for real. Scott Robinson was good, bringing everything in the hood. Okay, we want to switch next song. We want to try to make it a new song. Well, Scott Robinson was going to take over everything, make everything good.
What if we stopped at Carrier Pigeon?
Oh no, this isn't what I want.
What if we...
Not the little song intro. No. Oh, that was bad, man. I didn't want that. Man. Oh, that was bad. Okay. Whoa. What was this? Holy water. Holy water would do it for us, as the priest had put the holy water right here. Were you questioning whether the holy water had touched it? Get some holy water to it. Its power would go up 10 times. 20, 30, 40. 50 was done with his rhyme. It was Scott Robinson, one of the richest singers of the day. With the Dracula that they had seen had absolutely come to play. What's going on? Could I rap on my flow? It's a little intimate as we get down with the dro. Anything that could have happened was how me and the boys had rhymed it. Trying to keep our hair silk and smooth, maybe look superheroes till we find it. What's going on with my face? I couldn't hold it steady on camera. Scott Robinson was just losing it for the actors. He could probably be in the air, trying to stretch his face into position. But as his family knew the aftermath, he was winning and he was grinning. Going into public smooth as the singing, as I could get on with the trick. It was Scott Robinson, one of the backing Millies. Absolutely with glorious graphics in the Millies. Flexing. One of the boys around the way. Still for the rhyming. And the play. We was the grinning, coming steady ghost out of this. It was the game holy water, the game on the gleesp. And if I could even land a ride with Dr. Z looking Dracula, they say to a nigga like the game, he could get a right hook on Bacula. Number one boy at that position, ever grinning, 'cause the six wasn't winning. Okay, can we play some music? I think I got this. I know this beat if I get familiarized with it. Hey, skip past the intro.
Hey, I'm Dennis
Skip
Morton,
past
and this
this.
is your inside look
Skip
at the cycling
past.
on the Peloton bike.
Sorry, it wasn't in my control. But I'll try to make it the best for you.
This is your ride.
Okay,
It's your
okay.
resistance.
Top grinning. That was about the display I was going to put on. Potato head, but a bit bigger. One of the winners that were in the game and there were a style you could get along with. Something you pick up off the street because there were actually quite a lot of them. I'm crying. But it's not a cry of emotion. It's a cry of actually bodily repulsion. So as we can get super cries of bodily repulsion, we was about one of the biggest niggas that could ever get up on the microphone. Cause niggas that got close to me was saying, no, this wouldn't be no drone. This would be nothing but the American-made UFO from X-Files. Area 51 and the absolutely reality of aliens here. Crying. Repulsion from the body had happened. It was on video, he was recording it soon. Cause after he had cried, it was with the doom. He said he wasn't one to cry much, but he was one to feel like he was constantly winning. Up 20 stories above ground, just with the grinning. And as he was one of the freak jobs who never knew what was going on, Scott Robinson had to rap and win the world. Le monde, c'est tout ce que je veux. Je te rappe en français une nuit pour le jeu. C'est Scott Robinson, un des rappeurs le plus fameux. Puis si tu me prends une joke, ce n'est pas pour un peu. Scott Robinson, your favorite tutor you gotta sit down with. Cause he would teach you the whole world cause he was your favorite tutor. And you absolutely know he was absolutely your favorite tutor. Cause Scott Robinson was actually your favorite tutor. He was the man who won it for the longest and he had to play it. Cause as the best tutor, he could bring on the best game and the most fun to play it. And if you couldn't understand what was going on with rap technologies in the scene, I couldn't understand how to style my hair. Oh God, it looked mean. What was going on? I'm a cute boy. Scott Robinson could play the game with the toy. And as he could believe that he was the best rapper on the scene, The mixtape was absolutely so mean, so green. What do we want for a new rap song? Okay. In the game, man, there's rules. In the game, man, there's rules. It's not like there's a 10 crack commandments, but imagine it's like 10 x 10 x 10. That's how many commandments I want you on a level by the time I'm done with you. I'm about to take you to a new game. I'm about to take you to a new game where it was real.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm slang it. You were supposed to see that. It's how it spit it. 4-5 Rob Nyman. It's recording. One of the top niggas ever seen. What was the word? Scott Robinson knew about a little slang here, a little slang so mean. Train these niggas about 9 to 5. I want them full physique. If they could be full physique 9 to 5 twice a week, they could be on this game. This was top-notch game. Top-notch game with slingshots. Scott Robinson's slingshots was what he armed with the robots. I'ma get him. Scott Robinson, I'm gonna attack you with it. I'll take you on with the forts, I'ma get him. Cause fact is, we wanna get him. 5. Okay, guess what? I'm gonna actually have to hate this. Scott Robinson, I have to hate this cause I'm a 5 right now. 6 is the matter. There's a whole lot of matters in this world. So we're moving on to 7 to kick it all. It's quite the fight. With the might. Let's study it. Be a new 8. We had to study this might and this fight to be a real 8. But as we all understand, all the forces just came leveling it all the time. We went 9. Scott Robinson, you heard it better than that before? You don't have to call it stupid. A little presentation on numerology with Cupid. It was the numbers to police, because you know what 2 was? It's like that age when you just wouldn't tell the truth on paper, but it was that. But it actually, early, you would find you do that. This next song is dedicated to how big I am. Scott Robinson was just about as big as Amigos. And he was about one of the equals that were known in his neighborhood. He was just about as big as Amigos. And he could eat some French cheese. As we were ruling with the neighborhood. That was mean. I don't know how to trim this side of my face, but a Dracula is what they said they saw. I couldn't understand with the music in the absolutely world of war. This was a Ninja Turtle's face. One that could kick on the wall if they caught him with carbines. And if they blew up his building, they knew the little doggy Kit could fly him above our jets. He was that kind of a guy. A guy to hit records. Beating them all with a super rap in the fist. And killing all the Edgars. New song. What up, New York? What up, Edmonton? Scott Robinson talking New York. Scott talking New York. Dr. Z Robinson. Scott talking Edmonton. Dr. Z Robinson. Going at it. So Scott Robinson knew that in the back seats there were those backyard boxing clubs. How could I toughen this up? I want to toughen this up for the boxing club. They're just toughing it up for the boxing club. Why not, sir? What could we rock with the year? It was absolutely particular play. As we were in the yard with the missile launchers, hey? Me launcher. That's what they said. Mimi came out and she said, me launcher. And it was for real. We had won the game. It was an absolute win. I'm sorry I'm mutating Scott Robinson. Mutating for the win. This kind of play ain't blessed upon you, man. This level of play, and it can be blessed upon you, man. You have to make it. And if they ever say this can be blessed upon you, you have to tell them they have to make it. Scott Robinson was a guy who had taken a couple girls to the dance. And that night they knew that in the world of DBs, they could be ripped apart. And Scott Robinson stood that he was against bullying and all bad. But this world, if it was going to see one more event of torture, it could be something with a bang. No, Scott, don't do this. Scott Robinson was some sort of a Dr. Z guy, not even aware what he was rapping about. Rapping with the crisp and rapping with the rappers and rapping with all of the clout. He was one of the winners, whether it could be seen. Living just another nightmare dream. 'Cause the next song, it's called In the Back Alley.
Regulators. You regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good too. But you can't be any.
We gotta regulate it.
Gotta be handy with the steel if you know what
No, there's gonna be regulations if we're gonna be one of those quality societies you've seen.
Mama, it was a
FBI gray Corvette base model. But you see the base model with all base options where it looks so FBI? Damn, that was hot. Because actually, when they were winning and they could aim it all, they could be maximum potential police forces. And it would never be mattering if Scott Robinson was just winning with the glory. It was me. I had to make it big. One of the kids that actually brought the stig. You know how it was. And it was for real. This is a song about how what Dr. Z reached 20 stories above the real. Ghetto. One of the rappers whose song would come to court. One of the rappers who was just so real. If he could get the number one combination of rhyme words, it was drill. Angels. Angels were known to preside over a number and a number of evil spirits, and even choose which evil spirits will come against it. So after that, with that on the card and a bunch of other angel tricks on the player card, it could be absolutely made. I was a boy crying of alcohol and cannabis, and it was absolutely played. Intoxicants had entered his body. Said to have about 8 weed sources a day. Local Scott Robinson for that took his jail play. It makes sense if you're gonna get the real story clear. Scott Robinson would do his time, cause it was weird. But it was a little bit too hefty and his hand shouldn't be always twerking. Cause these motherfuckers just had to let go of him. Okay, now it's about being in the car.
This is Sapporo, where influences blend, cultures connect, and Japanese artistry.
We just gotten back from the restaurant. We were in the restaurant in the old Lexus LC 500. It was black. What's going on? Scott Robinson could rap with the wrong. It was never understood that he was crazy. He couldn't play off the back. What's going on? Did they kill everyone? Bring him back to life, I say. With the health cube. That's how I play. Big grinning, one of the bosses. Scott Robinson was with the Ricky Roses. He was one of the neighbors that had absolutely been seen carrying forth as I'm playing on the dream. One of the swisher swashes with the dream. Okay, cause Scott Robinson was one of the niggas who had announced the biggest row of missiles towards him, and that was a little feat of history I had gotten for him. So what's going on? Why wasn't I crazy? It's the Lambo Dr. Dre. He was having to pay me. Dr. Dre with the Lamborghini. Oh, he's so red. He had one for mine. I was just absolutely winning with a grin of the 9.